Hello, my name is Samantha Lovett. Today I'm going to show you how to use your print module in Lightroom to create collages. I use this a lot on my Facebook business page to create collages for my clients, to show them sneak peeks, sometimes cover photos for my clients, cover photos for my own business page, sometimes fun personal projects, things like that. So when I started using Lightroom a couple of years ago, I really had no idea what I was doing. So I really started from scratch, and I kind of explored every different module, see what they could do. You know, I still have barely even got to the slideshow module yet, and I've never even actually, I don't know if I've ever clicked that one. But today we're going to talk about the print module. I'm by no means an expert, but I have heard from many fellow photographers and hobbyists that they were not aware that the print module could do this, could create collages that you could then turn into JPEGs. So I'm going to show you how to do that today. I'm going to try my best because I've created so many user templates here of my own. I can't quite remember what it's like when you first went into it without user templates and without all these settings. So if you bear with me, I'm going to try to explain and hopefully make it easier for you to follow along. So you'd first go into the print module, and you'll be able to see here that there are Lightroom presets, or Lightroom templates, sorry, in the print module. So if you click on one, it populates that collage with one image, whatever image you have selected. Now when I first saw that, I thought, wouldn't it be great if you could create your own collage? You know, you could move the images around, and you can do this to this one. But I wanted to just be able to start from scratch, have a blank canvas. So to do that, what I then did was I'd go to Custom Package, and I know this is here, but that's because I have Identity Plate selected, and I'll get back to that in a minute. So when you click Custom Package, you should be starting with just a blank canvas, and I really hope that you are. I can't remember what was there when I first clicked it, but this is actually an example of my own custom template. But let's see here. So you'll want to start by going right to the bottom, print job here. So one of the most important things to get you started is to change print to from printer to JPEG file. So that will give you the option print to file here, and you'll be able to save whatever you've created as a JPEG, which is great for sharing. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to start with a basic size here, 7 by 5 or whatever, and my color space is sRGB. Alright, so starting there, we're going to go back to the top. And there's different options here. So I'll start by populating the canvas with different images. These are from a styled shoot that I did recently. So this is just a good example because they all kind of go nicely together, and the colors and stuff. So and then this is a really cute one. I like that one. Alright, so I could spend forever here trying to line them up, and that's what I've done in the past, and that's probably the most time-consuming aspect of this. But once you've finished, you can then save this collage, save this template under user templates. You can see all of these templates that I've made here. So to make the process easier for you, you can show guides. You can turn grid snap on, and that means that, you know, these will move only one cell at a time, and you won't be able to go in between. So that's a good way to keep everything all in the same line. But at the start, I like to turn the grid snap off. You can change the size of the cells there. So I just like to turn it off so I have complete free range of moving these around. So at the moment, look, I see there's a border, so that, yep, I've got photo border clicked here. So you can click that, you can make it bigger, but let's unclick that, and we can change the color of this. So you can, have a purple border there, and you can make it bigger, and well, let's pick a nicer color. That's kind of, so what a great thing, what I used to do, I just use whites now for everything. I really like the white background. It's just clean. It's I just like that. But you could drag this into the picture, and this is great, you know, if you're sharing one image and or images that are all very similar, you know, you could, well, that's really bright, but you know, you could find somewhere like a really nice lemony color or something, or even, you know, the sky blue, that aqua is quite cute. Anyway, so this is just an example. So you can, you know, you can add a colored border while you're doing that. So, but I'm going to take that off because I don't like them. I sometimes use the border that just is the same color as your background to change and see how I like the look of the images, bigger or smaller. All right, so once we've got, you know, we've got the background, the color we like, I always leave it white. It can be any color like before. You can change it to a color in here. You can, you know, the color of her pretty eyes, or the lavender here, which looks quite nice actually, if I can find that spot again. But I like just white. So I've got a white background. And I have an identity plate. So what I've done is I've uploaded my JPEG, the JPEG of my watermark. And there is an option for watermarking here, but I prefer using the JPEG. It just is easier for me, my workflow, it works out easier. The computer I have right now gets a little bit slow when I try to watermark too many images, and it puts a watermark on all of the images, I believe, if I think I can remember. So alright, so once you've got this all sorted, I mean, this doesn't look very great, but this is just an example. You will then print to file. So it saves as a JPEG, and you save, and you're done. And then you can share it. And the size of the file, I'm not sure if you can change the resolution. I don't tend to change the size of the file. They upload to Facebook really well. So, and that's kind of usually what I use these kind of collages for, so I've never had to change it or even look into it. And like I said, I'm not an expert, so there's probably a bunch of things here I've missed out, and I still have to look and explore. So we're just going to stick to the things I know about. I'm not going to pretend I know everything. So looking at this, the next thing, and one of the most important things for me in my workflow is that I can save this. So once I've finished with these images, I've exported them, I've given them to the client, these images will disappear, and I want to save this template. I mean, I wouldn't save this one, but once it was perfected, I would. And to do that, you just click add the plus symbol there, and let's just save that as example. So I'm going to save that. Oh, let's do example 1. Okay. All right. So you just click on another image, and let me go down to user templates and show you where that is. So example 1. So you're finished with those images, you know, you come out of Lightroom, you go back in a week later, a day later, and you want to export images like that again, and you click on example, and it's there. And you know, you can change it, and you know, if you wanted to save it while you're halfway through it, you can do that, and then you go back and right click and you update with current settings. So it's very similar to the presets in the develop module. You can rename it, things like that. So let's just go through, and I'll talk to you a little bit about the other, I've got way too many here, I really need to delete some. So, you know, I've just got a simple 8x10 with a pink border there. I've done a baby name, and you can do that here rather than an identity plate. So I could edit, I can go in there and I can change the name, I can change the text, I can change different words, I can change the color, you know. So and what's that? Oh yeah, then you can change the color, and you can do the same here. So you could change the color to whatever, you know, something that matches the image like we did before. And then there's collages here. I've added my identity plate at my logo in different ways. Client cover photos. I've got client collages, cover photos for my my business page, things like this. I've just played around a lot and I've saved them. One of my favorites is, you know, something like this, and I do newborn little details. And if you want to make, you know, the boxes, I guess, for lack of a better word, you if you want to, let's for instance, I wanted to drag this into it. If I have that ticked, it changes it to be the shape of the picture, the size of the picture. If I unlock it, it will frame the picture in its current size. But what I've done in the past when I wanted to upload images into a collage like this, I've used it for newborn shoots before, you know, little details. I actually go back to the develop module and I crop the picture just for the time being while I'm making the collage, so that the image it shows the parts of the image I want it to show. That's something I've not gotten around to figuring out an easier way to do it yet. There may be, and I'm open for you to comment on that and give me ideas, because like I said, I'm no expert, so I'm just showing you what I've done and it's working for me. So that's pretty much it. There's probably a lot of other things I could talk about, but I'm not going to talk your ear off here. So I hope that's been helpful. I think I'm going to do some more videos, so if you wanted to follow me, or you can check out Samantha Lovett Photography on Facebook or SamanthaLovettPhotography.com, and see some of my work and ask me any questions you like, and you can contact me, and I'd love to help out, because Lightroom is really working out for me. I only use Photoshop for very, very few things. Lightroom is where I do all my processing, from uploading straight into Lightroom from my camera, organizing my files, renaming files, editing, all the way to exporting for the client, but also exporting to share on Facebook, my blog, my website, things like that. So yeah, so hopefully I'll have more videos soon. Thank you so much.